Yeah, I believe she's on track from what I've heard. But yeah, in terms of the games coming up, your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, she's got a couple of hurdles she's got to jump over. But yeah, I've got full confidence in our medical staff. You know, we've got some of the best people in the country here with us, helping her out, and obviously it's going to be down to how she progresses through that. I think we probably didn't quite execute as well as we would have liked against India. So yeah, we'll get out in the nets today and I guess trying to acclimatise a little bit if there are any changes. But I think that's what it comes down to, just execution under pressure in those big moments. And yeah, we'll probably just a little bit off the boil against India. But yeah, I think our batting group's been playing really well over the last little bit. So yeah, I've got full confidence that we'll bounce back. A little bit off and on. They seem to be getting into the spirit of it. It's been an interesting group, that group. I think they've sort of have been a bit stop-start with the weather and those sorts of things. But yeah, we obviously have kept track of what's been going on over there, knowing that there's crossover in the semi-finals. So yeah, they've got some very dangerous players. We've seen that firsthand in the past. So yeah, we'll definitely have to be on our game. Oh look, yeah, she could be a pretty dangerous player on her day, and obviously with bat and ball. So yeah, we'll prepare for that. I obviously know her pretty well, as you said, playing alongside her at the Thunder. So yeah, but once you step out on the field in a semi-final, I think everyone's pretty keen to perform and play well. So yeah, hopefully we can get one up. Yeah, we're expecting a pretty loud crowd. We got a bit of a taste of that against India the other day, and yeah, so we're well and truly prepared for that. I think it's going to be a really exciting atmosphere. We know who they're going to be barracking for, but by the same token, I think it'll create a wonderful experience for everyone who's here. Not from us, you know, I think that's all in the past now. So if we were sort of sitting back and thinking about that, I'd be a bit worried about our headspace. But yeah, we've been really, really positive all throughout this tournament. I think it's been really clear on how we want to play, you know, how we want to execute. As I said the other day, it probably didn't quite come off as well as we would have liked. But yeah, I think our team's in a really positive frame of mind, which is where you want to be heading into a semi-final. Yeah, we did. It feels like a long time ago now. But yeah, we did. Not long after that tour, sit down and watch that match again. And I think the biggest thing it gave us was a bit of clarity on what we stood for as a team and how we wanted to play moving forward. So I think we've brought that to life really well over the last 12 or so months. And you've seen our team go out there and play with an aggressive style, back their skills, try and be really clear under pressure. So yeah, we want to bring some of that to this game coming up against the West Indies. And yeah, as I said, I think our team's in such a great place. I feel really confident about that match ahead. Oh, I think big picture, definitely we want to win the title, and with the T20 World Cup in Australia, you know, I know back home we've got big ambitions on how that tournament will be. But I think we know all too well from the the One Day World Cup last year, we got to win the semi first. So that's our focus at the moment.